we have to go to USA or Brazil.
Yeah.
And it's being very expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's slow. I know of that issue. I don't have the answer. I don't know where we're gonna get servers. But I'm actually gonna once I'm done with you guys, I'm gonna mail back. I'm gonna mail to my buddy Dice and ask him what's going on. They're asleep now, so I don't know the answer tomorrow. But I will ask. I will find out what the deal is. But I don't know, to be honest. Right now.
Because we think the first step is to build a community.
Definitely. Yeah.
Together with a lot of people, then we can make some noise to Electronic Arts Dice.
Yeah.
Or the partner of Dice and Electronic Arts.
Definitely. I mean, we are working with partners in each country. Like we just need to find the partners within South America as well, and we'll see what specific countries. But you know, I would say, I guess that any country is better than no country at all. So I definitely dig into that.
Yeah, because I read in some forums and officially Electronic Arts Dice, they're looking for a new partner.
Community manager.
No, for new partners for hosting service. They're not looking for others because the things that I have o only have now, por lo que tienen ahora, creen que están bien. Que cubren, creen que cubren.
They already know. So we think that EA can find some partners in Chile or South America to bring more some EA Sport. And what about that? There will be a competition with Perfect 3 in the World Cyber Games, something like that.
Yeah. But you say that looking for new partner in Chile. You are not doing that.
I will ask them once we have finished. Actually. So I will ask them question.
Because I think the only thing that the gamers in Chile have the doubt to buy or not buy the game. Because we are buying a new hardware for our PCs.
Yeah.
But the doubt is the dedicated service. We don't know if we want to go to Brazil again or USA for all the issues of lag.
Yeah. I totally understand that. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. Everybody, my name is Patrick Liu. I am producer at DICE. I flew in yesterday from Sweden in Stockholm in Europe. It was a 20-hour flight, but seeing all you guys here talking how happy you are to see the game was totally worth the 20 hours. Now, we at DICE, when we create a new Battlefield game, we always try to innovate something, to make something fresh within the game. But with Battlefield 3, I would say that we have refreshing everything in the game, basically by making a new engine. So Frostbite 2 is what you've seen already in Need for Speed. We have seen the rendering is amazing, like both in the trailer and Need for Speed. And I would say it's almost like a next-gen engine for a current-gen platforms, right? And we're not just doing rendering, we do a lot of other stuff as well. So animation is one of those things. So you also saw Christian present FIFA 12. You see how the players are moving around, they're really realistic, really fluid in their movements. And imagine that we took that animation system and brought that into Battlefield 3. And that's how good the game looks. The soldiers running around, getting down the enemies, they look also amazing. Now, apart from that, we also have, the biggest maps that we ever made before. We have new streaming technology, so the maps are bigger than ever before. Have a totally dynamic environment, so you can pick off small micro destruction, like pick off small pieces of the wall from your covers from enemies, to tearing down a whole facade of a building in the urban environments. And on top of that, we have audio from an award-winning team that made Bad Company 2. So all that is a package that is the most ambitious game we've ever made at DICE. Now, we introduced the whole game in March at GDC by showing the single-player campaign. It's a map called Fault Line. You're playing as Sergeant Blackburn, which you see here on the picture. He runs down a bad part of Tehran, and he shoots some bad guys, and then there's like a whole earthquake that rips open the whole ground, and there's a whole house falling over him, showing the level of destruction that we have in the game. Now, 3 months later, we showed another map called Thunder Run. You play as another character in the campaign called Lieutenant Miller, and he's driving a tank throughout the desert. Big open landscape, sandbox experience, very typical for Battlefield, and we want to show that part as well. Now, single player is just a tip of an iceberg. We have that. We've shown in Bad Company 2 we can make epic single player campaigns. We have made best-in-class multiplayer games ever since Battlefield 1942. And now we're adding a completely new component, which is co-op. Now, co-op is as simple and as fun as it sounds. You play together with a buddy online. It's a completely different storyline, so it's not the same as a single player. The missions are specifically made for co-op. They're unique for the co-op campaign. And you can expect everything that you do from the other parts of the game. You can drive ground vehicles, air vehicles, you can run around in town shooting bad guys, and you'll be able to play that there if you haven't already. I see there are people actually playing right now. Pretty cool. Before I delve deeper into that, I just also want to mention what we call Battlelog. Now, Battlelog is the new social platform for Battlefield 3. You already seen taste of it in Autolog and Need for Speed. And now you can collect all your friends in one place and see what you're doing. You can access this from the PC. You can even access it from a console and other platforms. You see what's happening all around you all the time in something that we call the battle feed. So you see if they do status updates, they need help for the next match. They do some smack talk. You see what weapon they unlock. You see the awards that they get. And everything is happening in real time. And now we also have stats, obviously. You're going to be able to track every single aspect of your progress. You can compare it with your friends, you can compare it with the enemies. And the best part of all this is it's all free. It's not a special service that we charge for. It's part of Battlefield 3, and it's for free. Now, the co-op campaign, some of you guys have already played it over there. But for those that haven't played it yet, it's designed to be much harder than the single-player campaign. It's made for the hardcore guys. So you have to work together or you will die. I can assure you of that.